Hello there, I'm Tech from Teko.com. Welcome back. Hey, if you own a small business, I'm pretty sure you're working very hard right now. Your work-life balance is probably totally out of whack. I know what it's like. I've been there. I've worked hard and I've gone home tired. You start your business with a bang. You're doing everything from opening the doors in the morning, to the marketing, to standing at the front counter, to producing your service or product, to keeping the books, even up to locking the doors at night, right? It can get a little too all-consuming. It's hard to focus on what really matters in your business because you're involved in doing everything, every nut and bolt. Even if you hire staff, it doesn't seem to quite work out. You have to train them and they don't quite get it right, so you get re-involved to do it yourself. Or they leave and you have to find and train someone else and start the cycle all over again. So what happens? You work even harder to get it right, mainly by doing it yourself, and pretty soon you're working hard every day on all the little details of the business again. I am telling you, you will not attain your vision of a successful business that brings financial freedom and time with your family just by answering more phone calls or by working more hours. If you don't believe me, ask your partner or your spouse, they'll set you right. So how can systems and procedures build you a better life? Well, let's take a look at the benefits of systems. Firstly, systems make the outputs of your business predictable. Systems make your everyday actions predictable and repeatable. Predictable systems mean that you and your staff can do the same things day in, day out in exactly the same way so that you can manage outcomes for customers in a totally predictable way. Systems give you a predictable standard of quality that your customers receive every single time. Systems mean that you can manage time and process flows. You know exactly how long it takes to do something and what resources are used to do it. This makes planning and managing much more effective because of the predictability. Systems can also be delegated. You don't have to be frustrated that the task is not done correctly. You don't have to jump in and do it yourself. If you have clear written systems, you can get people to follow the steps each time by showing them the steps that are written down. You delegate the steps and you get them to follow. You don't have to keep retraining new people. You can train new staff not on the task, but on the implementation of the detailed steps. They will know exactly what's expected of them, what the end result should look like, and how long it will take so that they can self-measure because it's in the system. With systems, your processes are controllable because you can quickly see when something is being done wrong, and instead of taking over, you make sure that you just point out and they follow the steps in the system. Systems are scalable. All you have to do to scale is to add resources because you already know that the steps work. You just need to do more of it by doing the same thing step by step more times. Having standard systems also mean that you can automate. Since the system steps are always the same, you can find software to automate some or all of the processes. One of the biggest advantages of having systems in your business, though, is that systems are measurable. Because systems make sure that every task is done in exactly the same way, that task becomes measurable. How long should something take? How much resources should it consume? Measuring those factors, you can jump on cost overruns and inefficiency immediately. Since systems make your work measurable, this also means that systems can be improved. Because once you see what works by measuring the result, you can test each step of the procedure, changing one step at a time, and see how that affects the result. The most important benefit of systems, though, is that they improve the value of your business. Systems make your business sellable. Potential buyers will want to know that they can reproduce the success that you're showing. The fact that you can show them written, step-by-step systems gives them confidence that the business they're buying can be maintained in the way that you're running it. Detailing step-by-step systems and writing them down creates all the benefits that will change your life. Systems allow you to let go in your business and let other people do what you do, the way that you do it, without you having to do it for them. Hey, if you want to try and write your own policies and procedures, the blog post has a link to a free download template that you can fill in. Go to teikoh.com, teikoh.com, search for this blog post and get your download there. I'll see you over there real soon, okay?